Guys, as you know, in 10 days, yes, 10 days, a big war is going to start on the Fortnite island. And this video is going to tell you which side you should be on. Start with IO and give you a bit of backstory. IO, a corporation of people trying to control all the loopers. If you don't know what the loop is, it is what we play today. Every single time you die in Fortnite, you loop. You do the same thing over and over again. Obviously, a few of you know that. But IO and the 7 kind of have a rivalry that's been going on for a while. And it all started back on Chapter 1, Season 4, when the rocket launched. When the visitor landed on the island, it caused massive destruction to Dusty, and IO didn't like this. So, IO decided to start excavating the meteor. And that's when the rivalry started. Chapter 1 Island was owned by the IO, and the 7 was coming for them. Obviously they didn't know of each other at the time, and at the time IO was going under by the government. But then it kind of took a break until Season 8, when a helicopter appeared outside the volcano. We all didn't think anything of it until Season 8, when all of the 7 started to meet up at Dusty Depot and then try to destroy the island and flip over IO's plan. Dr. Sloan did not like this, and neither did Geno, the leader of IO, supposedly. So now we're in Chapter 2, and at this point, nothing's really going on. Except, IO has sent a bunch of troops, known as Ego, onto the island. But the 7 sent a team to fight against that, known as Shadow. Obviously at the time we didn't know, but it's come clear in the last few months. And then they eventually met because of Midas and Chaos Agent. We'll get to them later. But Chaos Agent was actually all the time working with Midas. And Midas was going to betray the IO, shown in the device event when he accidentally ended up flooding the island. And then the IO didn't really show up until Season 5, and then IO was just Jonesy. And they started going against Jonesy, not letting him into secret files about the 7. So, they kicked him out. And Jonesy decided to go to the Foundation, which was shown in the Zero Crisis event. When we got to Season 7, Dr. Sloan had arrived on the island, and she decided that she is going to blow up the mothership when all of us were having fun with the aliens. But then, doing that, we found the cube, and she abandoned us on the ship. I hate her for that. But, after abandoning us on the ship, we rebooted Kevin. But in doing that, she accidentally got more Kevins on the island, causing the Cube Queen to be unleashed, leading to the end event. This event, by the way. And now here we are. They are. And now here we are, where the 7 owns the island, and the IO is trying to weaken it from underneath. And that's where we are for IO. Okay guys, on to the 7. The 7. The 7 are the complete opposite of the IO. IO is trying to control the loop, whereas the 7 are trying to free us from the loop. Former members of the 7 are the Origin, the Foundation, the Scientist, the Visitor, and the Sisters. Currently the Sisters and the Origin are in an unknown place, we don't know. But the 7 are the good guys in the story. Well, as we think. But we never actually know. Back to Season X, when they split the island. Rumour has it that this island is the Chapter 1 island, just after all the commotion went down. So, they flipped the island and then took control, so that IO didn't have control of the main source of the 0 point, which is on this island in the vault. So, fast forward to Season 6, Chapter 2, where the Foundation is called by Agent Jonesy. Obviously, they didn't want to be a part with IO officers, but there is a feud going on between Geno and he has the sisters, and all Agent Jones had to say was, I can get you Geno and the sisters for them to go on with this plan. So, well, a rumour has it maybe the origin is Geno. And there's another idea I came up with. What if the paradigm is a snapshot of Sloane? But we'll get to that later. So, back to Season 8, Chapter 2, where we are trying to flip the island by saving James and basically just killing the Q Queen. I feel like the Q Queen has something to do with the 7th strike. I feel like the Q Queen was working with the 7th. And now here we are on the Chapter 3 island, where it's very obvious this island is very fast, like, very highly owned by the 7. But I don't think it will stay that way for long when Season 2 comes out. So, to the main point of this video, which team should you be on? It's completely up to you if you think your IO's doing the right thing or the 7's being stubborn. Obviously, I agree with both. But for this, I'm going to have to say the 7 wins. It's only 7 people, but I don't feel IO is right. Thank you for hearing my opinions and have a good rest of your day.